www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Noble Gold Investments is pleased to let you know that gold was the best investment class for 2022. Real estate, crypto, stocks, and bonds. Gold outperformed them all in 2022. Matter of fact, Noble Gold Investments helped thousands of clients buy real physical gold. And according to longtermtrends.net, gold outperformed the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and even Bitcoin in 2022. Had you invested in the S&P 500 a year ago, you'd be crying because you'd have lost 20% of your investment. If you'd invested in Bitcoin a year ago, you'd have lost 65%. And if you have put all your 401k or your savings, if you've invested in the Dow Jones in the stock market, you'd have lost 10%. But gold has outperformed them all in 2022, and silver wasn't that far behind. So what are we waiting for here? We need to join the thousands of others by opening a gold IRA or silver IRA with noblegoldinvestment.com. Invest with Noble Gold Investments before the end of the month, and you will bag a free 1/4 of an ounce American Gold Eagle coin. That's 1/4 of an ounce American Gold Eagle coin with every qualified IRA, gold IRA of $50,000 or more. Just pick up the phone and call Colin Plume or one of his associates at 877-646-5347. And you can ask for a no-pressure consultation, only conversation. That's 877-646-5347. I promise you something. You will be glad that you did. I tell you, those guys are really professionals and they care.
Hope fading fast as deaths in Turkey and Syria from the earthquake pass 11,000. With hope of finding survivors fading, stretched work rescue teams in both Turkey and Syria searched Wednesday for signs of life in the rubble of thousands of buildings that were toppled by the world's deadliest earthquake in more than a decade. The confirmed death toll has now passed 11,000 people. Turkish President Erdogan visited the especially hard-hit Hatay province. There, more than 3,300 people died and entire neighborhoods were destroyed. Residents there have criticized the government's response, saying rescuers were slow to arrive. President Erdogan, who faces a tough battle for re-election in May, acknowledged shortcomings in the response to Monday's 7.8 magnitude earthquake, but said the winter weather had been a factor. The earthquake destroyed the runway in Hatay's airport, further disrupting the response. Quote, "It is not possible to be prepared for such a disaster," Erdogan said. Quote, "We will not leave any of our citizens uncared for." He also hit back at critics, saying, quote, "Dishonorable people were spreading lies and slander about the government's response." Turkish authorities say they are targeting disinformation, and an internet monitoring group said access to Twitter was restricted despite it being used by survivors to alert rescuers. Search teams from more than 24 countries have joined tens of thousands of local emergency personnel in Syria and in Turkey. But the scale of destruction from the earthquake and its powerful aftershocks was so immense and spread over such a wide area, including a region isolated by Syria's ongoing civil war, that many people were still awaiting help.